Tell me what it's like to work in America without telling me what it's like to work in America.
I am in the hospital. I just had my baby. I won't be at work today. What? I thought she was due until the end of July? She came 6 weeks early. I told you I was in labor on Saturday. I didn't think it was real labor. Well, she was born 30 minutes ago, so I won't be able to be at work for a little while. Silence. We aren't ready for you to be gone yet. They are making sure her lungs are developed. I have to get ready for work. Click. Ring ring, we need to know how to put paper in the credit card machine.
I was a supervisor in charge of donuts at a bakery. I only have about a couple months of experience in it, but they gave me the supervisor position for $18 an hour. Now, the woman I was working with, who was technically underneath my position, had 6 years of experience and was getting $17 an hour, even though she was doing way more than me. And when I talked to my boss about it and said, hey, like, she deserves more money, in fact, she probably deserves a supervisor position, he threatened me. And then fired me. And then fired her.
Ooh, sis, I got you. Hey, I'm putting in my days off request for my wedding. Why days? A wedding is only one day. I know, but I need the day before off to prepare. And I would like a couple days off after my wedding so I can spend time with my husband. Hey, I noticed that you haven't accepted my days off yet. I still don't see why you need that many days off. It's only a total of 5 days. I'm telling you ahead of time so that I don't stress you out later. Hey, my clients are already rebooking with me on the days I need off. Can you please block it? Why didn't you ask me earlier? Now I have to call each guest to rebook because of you being irresponsible. I hope you know I'm not coming in on my wedding day. It's ridiculous. I quit.
The day I turned 16, I went to get a little job at this restaurant in my town, and they hired me on the spot. So on my 16th birthday, I took my first shift. The restaurant was owned and ran by this man who was like always there, always watching us. He had cameras all over the restaurant to watch us, whatever, not a big deal. Also, side note, they only hire women as waitresses at this restaurant, which is weird, but I'll get to that. One day, I asked to take off because I had been working every single day for like the past weeks, and I wanted to go to a concert so bad, and my boss would not let me go to the concert. Like, he was like, no, like, we need you, even though the restaurant was not busy at all. I was literally begging him and like so upset, like I really wanted to go. It was like my favorite artist at the time, blah, blah, blah. This 50-year-old man looked me in the face. I was 16 at the time. I swear to God, and he says, if you come in my office right now and suck my dick, I'll give you off. I said no, I went to the concert anyway, and he fired me.
Sweet, it's payday. And I'm broke.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
David, it's Ryan.
Oh, hey, bro.
I know it's your day off. I need you to come in.
Yeah, no.
I really, really need you, buddy.
I would. I normally do.
Yeah, you normally always do.
I actually have a migraine right now, so I'm not really doing much of anything.
Well, go ahead and take an Advil. I need you to come in.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not going to come in, I'm going to have to find somebody else. I can't have this inconsistency. Yeah. All right, well,
fuck you.
Well, I guess that's it.
Hello, I will not be coming into work today as I am currently going into labor. Wait, what? Who is going to cover your shift? I am not sure. I can't find someone to cover. But I told you that I was already 3 centimeters dilated a week ago and that he was coming soon. Okay, are you taking time off or coming back when you get out of the hospital? I am not sure if you are joking. Is that a serious question? I filed for a FMLA, so is that a no? You know you don't get paid. Can you call someone to come in? No, I am giving birth right now. I will see you in 12 weeks.
So my husband used to work for Sonic Drive-Thru. Our daughter was 3 months old at the time. She had quit breathing and was like purple. I called him frantically and was like, I'm taking her to the hospital. It's bad. You need to meet me there. His manager was not happy about it, but he left. That hospital had to transfer her to another one because they couldn't handle the situation. She had vomit in her lungs. Her oxygen levels were not stabilizing. The bigger hospital kept her for 3 days, trying to figure out what was wrong and trying to stabilize her oxygen levels. It was scary enough where he did not go back to work for those 3 days. He stayed in the hospital by her side. When she was released, he got a work note from the hospital like he was supposed to and went back to work. They had the nerve to tell him if it ever happened again, he was fired. Over a job that pays $2.75 an hour, plus tips. No real growth opportunity. No real career opportunity.
Hi, congratulations on your new baby. When do you plan to come back to work? I'll be back for weeks from Friday. That's when my 6-week mark is up. Unfortunately, you are out of your PTO days, so we will need you back sooner. I was hoping you could come back in the next week or two. We are really short-staffed. I'm not medically released until 6 weeks after birth. We will have to review your employment with the company then. Can you come in for a meeting next week? You're the new HR manager. Yes. So I'm assuming you know about FMLA? If you cannot make it to your evaluation next Wednesday, your employment will be terminated. I just had a baby 12 days ago. I'm baffled by this. No, I will not be there.
Sure, I'll go first. So I usually would wear my hair straight to the office because sometimes I would just get a blowout. But then one day I decided that I was going to start wearing my hair curly, similar to this. Got a call into my boss's office and saying, "Hey, Kenya, you actually can't wear your hair like that. It's not appropriate." What do you mean it's not appropriate? So it's offensive. What's offensive? The way you wear your hair. Naturally curly, yes. So the way that my hair grows out is offensive. But if I chemically straighten my hair to look like yours, then it's not offensive. Correct. This is America.
Yeah, sorry I can't go on vacation with you guys. I have to save my vacation time for when the kids are sick. You know how that goes. Maybe in the next 5 years, hit me up. And
okay, so when I was 16 years old, I was a supervisor at a craft store. I worked customer service and I was a very hard worker, very responsible for my age. I worked almost every single weekend, but I had a trip planned with my boyfriend at the time. We were headed to Canada. When we took time off, we were supposed to get somebody to fill our spots. And since I was a supervisor, it had to be another supervisor. So I asked a daytime shift supervisor to help me out. She said yes. So I was on my way to Canada when I got a call from my boss. She said, "Where the heck are you?" And I said, "I'm on my way to Canada." I said, "Remember I told you that me and Colleen were switching. Is she not there? Oh my God." She said, "No, that she's here." I said, "Okay, what's the problem then?" She said, "I never signed the time off slip. It was never written down that we were switching. So even though she was physically there for coverage, on paper she wasn't. So I got written out." It ruined most of my trip because I was worried about losing my job. Hi, Michelle.
I can't come to work today. The doctors want me on bed rest. Bring a note tomorrow. They think I'm in labor, so I might not be there tomorrow. Whatever. I had my baby, so I won't be at work for the next 6 weeks. You should have called me and let me know you weren't coming. It was 4 a.m. I'm sorry. You could have texted. You have a strict no texting to call out policy. Whatever, see you in 6 weeks.
Okay, I'm gonna jam this into 60 seconds. I worked as a therapist in 2018. I was promoted 3 times in 3 months, so should have been a big red flag for me. I was working over 55 hours a week for an entire year. I was fired 1 week shy of 1 year. I was sat in the office and told that I didn't work hard and that they were firing me. Mind you, I never took a day off. I never had sick time, nothing. Anytime I tried to, no one would be there to cover me, and my vacation and sick time would be denied. And the reason I was fired was most likely because a week before I was fired, I finally set assertive boundaries with them and told me that I needed time off because I had a huge exam for my license coming up and I needed to study for it and to take it. And I lost over 400 hours in sick and vacation time. And I even was forced to go to work the day my grandma passed away.
920-0691.